All right. Welcome to the show. You are watching Wild Bill YouTube Network, WBYTN. And I am your host, the one, the only, the original, Mr. Wild Bill. So wild, they have to call me Mr. And on tonight's show, it is Inside the Game. And yeah, so this is Inside the Game Madden 24 edition, and we're going to be doing a few games here, doing one regular season, and then a couple playoff games. And we're going to start with my quarterback, Mr. Wild Bill. He's into his second year. He didn't make the playoffs in his rookie year, but he improved and he's doing a lot better. The last game I played with him, I was just right on mark, man. Holy, it was good. But it's still kind of struggling a little bit. And so we're going to start with him in a regular season game. Then we're going to move to my Mr. Wild Bill wide receiver, who's with the Patriots. New England Patriots. He's a wide receiver, and he's a rookie. And it took me a while to get going with this guy because I watch football and I like the game, but I don't fully understand each position and stuff like that. But I'm learning that wide receiver is just about running your pattern, catching the ball. And it's up to the quarterback to get the ball to you, and it's up to you to catch it and break tackles and get as many yards as you can. And the last game I played with him, I did score two touchdowns, and I think we won the last 3 games of the season to get into the playoffs, which is cool. But this is my main. This guy is smoking right now, man. Running back, Mr. Wild Bill. He's with the Chicago Bears, man, and we kind of had a slow going this season. We were like 1-3 there for a while, 1-4, 2-4, 2-5, but then we just started piling up some wins there and piling up wins and improving, and I think I won an MVP award and stuff like that. I got a lot of rushing yards and many touchdowns, where at least in this game I tied and broke records of actual running backs from the past, like Herschel Walker and stuff like that, which is cool. Like, I don't know enough about football like I do about hockey, but I do like playing these games. I like playing career mode. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun because in career mode, you learn the game, you learn the position, and if you don't improve, well, you won't move up. So you kind of have to learn it, eh? So I play the offensive side of the ball a lot because I really don't understand the defensive side of the ball. But I did start a linebacker career, Matt Rugg. He's with the Browns, and I'm having a hard time getting a handle on him because I really don't understand the position of linebacker. So I do sort of, but not really either, but that's okay. I'll learn. So let's get to it. This is Inside the Game, and we're starting with a regular season game with my quarterback, Mr. Wild Bill. I'm just doing some posting right now. So this is my quarterback, Mr. Wild Bill. And I've got 2 skill points to use up, but I'm not going to use them. Actually, you know what? I might. Just to show you what they are. Oh, change gear. I've got some stuff here. Yeah, I earn sort of like money and stuff. Yeah. Nothing open up here. Okay. Got some skill points to put on. Once you get good enough in this game, get what's like an X factor. It gives you a major boost, eh? These X factor stuff, eh? And there's my skill points. And good enough. There we go. I'm up to 79 overall. And see my X factor on where it says core abilities. My X factor is pro reads. So once I get momentum going and I'm doing good, it comes into effect, and you'll see it flashing on the screen underneath me. I got nothing open up here yet, but I got this is my core abilities. Okay. In the standings, Chicago Bears are the NFC North, and wow. Apparently we're 0-5. Wow, that's crazy. No, actually, I'm with the Giants. Actually, this guy's with the Giants. We are 3-2. This is a tough division all the time. This is the division I usually follow when I watch NFL, because Washington is my team when they used to be Redskins, but they're not the Redskins no more. They're the Commanders. Redskins are my team, so I watch the NFC East. Eagles are in last place. Stats. Wild Bill, there's my... So far, this season, I've thrown for 785 yards, 47 completions. On 101 attempts, I got 4 touchdowns thrown, 45%. I gotta do better with that. Average yards per game, 157. That's. I don't know if that's average or what, but 4 passing touchdowns. So there is a strategy to the game of run the ball and pass the ball, and we're taking on the Dallas Cowboys, arch rivals. Cowboys are 3-2, and so are we. There's the division. There's our numbers. Head to head. Well, sort of head to head. Ooh, this guy's wicked apparently. This guy is going to sack me. I just know it. So let's get to it. Dallas Stars come to town to try and shake the Giants down. Enjoy the show.
It's week 7 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Giants and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game.
Cowboys scored right off the bat, eh?
Plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics and get his game going again.
Nice run, nice run. Barkley.
30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
They keep it with Barkley on first down.
Oh, he couldn't get nowhere.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. The Giants at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Intercepted, first throw of the game. What a bugger.
And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, But didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year?
What a bugger.
Was plagued by this type of a play. And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
What a bugger. First throw and gets intercepted on me. Wow. Just have to get a coffee. Be right back.
He'll try to forget what happened on the previous drive. He threw that interception. Sigh of relief, though. It didn't lead to anything, just the punt. Now they've got the football back here. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Well, this defense for the Cowboys very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now back to throw. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one 28 yards on the ground.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Barkley. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Charlie Werner, his first touchdown on Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones. Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Barkley fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because When he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw here. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a play fake here on first down. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley, and he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of...
The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 121 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Up the middle with Barkley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And this one taken in by Cephas. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 34 yards that time.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he will take it off in for a Giant touchdown. Great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Already had the 2 touchdown passes where the last drive he ran one in, so now 3 total touchdowns for him here as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got this complete to Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley shrugs him off. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for 1st.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He gets this complete to Cephas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt from 19 yards away. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The New York set to take the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. 151 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Barkley, inside handoff. Breaks through the contact. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That one finds Hyatt. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking Hyatt's way once again. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's Knight on the handoff. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So that's now 10 touchdowns for him on the year. He's into double figures, and we're not even to the halfway point of the season yet. New York's offense back out there and set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win. Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up, fighting him off. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory. And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory. So for the Jets, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
They were ready for us today.
That was a good win for my quarterback there. That was a good one. Now we're moving on to my wide receiver. Yeah. So let's have a look here. Here's the playoff bracket. And we're taking on the Bengals. By the looks of it. In this wild card game. Oh, be right back.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Patriots and the Bengals, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up.
The Patriots offense getting set to try and advance here in the opening round of these playoffs. And the focus of the offense all season long has been this man, their star wideout.
And he's coming up with a tremendous season, but as we all know, that won't mean a whole lot. These guys can't advance out this first weekend of the playoffs. So he's going to need to be at his very best to get his teammates through to the divisional round.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Jones. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense. 2nd down and 6 now. Throwing Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Very nicely done there on the reception. And what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Again, it's Stevenson. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm we can...
Touchdown! Hunter Henry! A 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road.
Yeah, baby, first drive. Open the scoring. Good way to start a playoff game.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the first down.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. He'll take this to the 46.
Got 4 anyway.
On that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give for Stevenson, running right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Off the play fake, Jones.
Oh, I couldn't get it. I was there, but I wasn't. Bugger.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired it. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. A really nice pick.
Oh, yeah, 1st and goal.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Jones off the bootleg. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. New England trying to get a place on offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is
Oh, you bugger.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Short pass caught by Henry, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Here's 3rd and a few inches. On the draw is Stevenson.
Oh, I'm taking another penalty. Frick.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A little costly there. You wipe out the 1st down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. They set up the screen for Stevenson. Side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, a 22.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got it. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Stevenson. Oh, fighting off the defender. 66 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his tight end over the middle. That's Ferkser. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 14. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the gun. Jones throwing the out route. He's got Parker. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Jones. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner.
Oh, they got the lead. They got the lead. Buggers.
Feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones.
Couldn't get there.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, you bugger! I couldn't get there.
New England's offense set to go. Our game's hit a little bit of a lull here. A little bit of a snap. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Oh, he's gone!
Left side, it's a foot race.
Woohoo! What a run!
All the way down inside the 40.
Inside the 40.
New England, and even 50 yards on the ground. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Holding offense.
Bugger.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They run once more with Stevenson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, he missed me.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football.
Tired it up.
And now out come the Patriots. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones.
Oh, I can't get there.
Middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again. Jones. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
But now he appears to be in some pain.
Uh-oh.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, I caught it.
Catch of the afternoon, and that gets the 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. Right side, Thornton River. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag.
Under review.
Did he keep those feet in?
Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. There's one, two.
It was awfully close.
Yeah,
I think he did.
Heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
It's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Jones.
Oh, I couldn't get there. Didn't run my route right.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw is Jones. short pass caught by Henry. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Jones. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Jones. That one complete to Parker.
Yeah!
Yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point gets...
That's how you do a drive, man. That's how you drive the ball down the field. Yes, sir, boy.
Heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown. They're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think that...
Oh, my God, from the 2.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll manage maybe 10 yards, but they'll surrender that defensively, no problem. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Straight ahead at Stevenson. Oh, and that a very short gain. They do get a first, but short pickups, not what they're looking for. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a handoff to Stevenson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that.
Go to overtime.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 168 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. A touchdown would obviously be ideal to start this overtime. They'd still need to play defense, but it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Stevenson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on 2nd down here. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run with Stevenson. We got pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, Jones. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So third down coming up. But Charles, I guess the question for me, where does 4-down territory begin, possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less. Because you've got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams. I think anything under 4th and 3.
Yeah. Nice play, nice play.
Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Uh-huh.
Did they ever? Because now
Wow.
it's 4th
And a disappointing way to close
Wow.
out the season. We got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit. But they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
Yeah, it was a tough loss. Tough loss.
Got a lot to be proud of, boys. Can't get hung up on this one. Got to move forward. Next season, okay? This is just the beginning for us.
All right. Now let's go on to the main show that I planned. Yeah, it was a tough loss. Oh, wrong one. All right. Mr. Wild Bill and the Bears, halfback. I have to do something. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Here's the playoff bracket. Defeated the Cowboys, defeated the 49ers. Now we're facing the Falcons, looks like. Let's check out my season here. Finished 8-8, man. This division is kind of weak though, really. To make the playoffs, 8-8. Okay, 49 attempts, almost 3,000 yards, 5.8 a carry, 25 touchdowns. Wow. So this is a division game. They were 10-7. Wow. Might have a hard time with these guys. All right, we're at home though.
It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Chicago. It's the Falcons and the Bears, just ahead on EA Sports.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Chicago Bears. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be.
Okay. Good 5 yards for carry. Rush for 100 yards. 2 touchdowns, okay?
The Bears offense ready to get started in this NFC Championship game. And the focus of the offense all season long has been this man, their star running back. He has been exceptional. Well rested after the bye and looking to build on those season stats.
And we both know it makes such a difference when you win that last game before the open week, too. So I expect him to be in a positive mindset and ready to get back after it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. On a determined run there, he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now on the opening drive of this NFC title game.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big yardage there on the scramble, and gets him a 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts more than 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this...
And he'll get into the end.
Touchdown!
Chicago. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears have struck first in this NFC title game. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. To about the 40-yard line.
Brandon, we They saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need...
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Bugger.
They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure
Gotta punch it, bugger.
maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him. But I think that we all figured when he caught it that short.
Oh, they come down and scored.
Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possession.
Here we go, son.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. That's now consecutive carries to pick up the first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Hands it off out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 44. 67 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Powering his way forward. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Allen's got it complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His first catch in this NFC Championship game. It's a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Yeah. Cool, come here.
And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people...
The Chicago offense set to get started. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
A good run there off right tackle. In old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Right back to him on first down. Fighting through, he's got space. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago.
Yeah, what a run.
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have taken the lead. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
165 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, Fields throw complete there to Moore. And he's got this down to the 35. Here we go. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Still going. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Chase Claypool, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears have broken the tie. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with... who has... So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On play action, Fields. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. But we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the third quarter. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Fields throw there, complete to Allen. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Off play action, Fields. Now this will be caught by Mooney. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 240 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown.
Good old chicken wings.
These guys are able to extend their lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is...
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has had a whale of a game. In the third quarter, you're already over 200 yards. I don't know what more he can do at this point.
Not a whole lot, and what he has found is that zone that we always talk about, where every carry feels great. Every carry potentially is a sprint to the end zone, and all he wants to do is ride it as long as this game goes on.
Yeah, now he's just thinking 300 yards maybe. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 1 quarter remains remains until the NFC crowns its champion. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
He feels with a throw that's caught by Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there on that play. I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Richie Grant in on the tackle. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scramble for that first. After the deep blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And they'll run again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the
Nothing that time. Nothing that time.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, so that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them.
Open man, he finds Kamara. Touchdown, Chicago. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bears are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy...
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
I don't think there's any question going at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The offense on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Here's Fields.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Bears continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them?
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Yeah, there's one time.
Here we go.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Charles, why didn't they
just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
All right, we're off to the Super Bowl. That was a huge win, man. That was a huge win. Yeah. Yeah, sure, boy. Right on. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, baby. That, they say, is that. And that was a good night of football. That was pretty good. I enjoyed myself. See you tomorrow night, 6 p.m.